Oh, yeah, I get it. Everyone loves to pick on the gurus, right? Well, maybe. But then again, maybe there's a reason why. Want to know what it is? It might surprise you. Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology. And I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online, but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another dose of Guru Marketing Learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman. Yeah, and as many of you know, some of you don't, maybe it's your first time here, and if it is, welcome. I've been in the course creation, coaching, and online space since like the 90s. So yeah, got a little experience under my belt, and yet here I am still learning. And that's really why I'm here on this side of the mic, to share with you what I have learned and what I'm still learning about course creation, coaching, entrepreneurship, and infopreneurship. So that begs the question, well, who are you? Well, that, my friend, to me is infinitely more important, because I believe you are a driven entrepreneur. And more specifically, perhaps an infopreneur with or seeking a coaching and online course model in your business. Perhaps you're just hoping to have that very, very soon. Either way, you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, and business tips that get results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. And that's why I'm on this side of the mic sharing with you another solo success episode coming to you straight from the Dark Horse HQ as we dive deep into infopreneur and course creation success, handing out actionable advice, tips, and steps designed to help you level up your game. Why? Because as we already know, there are no shortcuts to success except for taking those little steps towards your goal every single day. And one of those steps, as you've heard me say time and time again, is coaching, following the gurus, paying attention. But everyone loves to pick on the gurus, right? Oh, maybe. There's a lot of haters out there. And hey, if you got haters, man, it means you're doing something good. It means you're doing something. How about that? Whether you're doing something good or not is probably up to you to decide. But then again, let's think about this. Maybe there's a reason why everyone loves to pick on the gurus. Now, mind you, let's put this straight here. I'm not talking about those heavy hitters who are quietly going about their business of making a super comfy living online. No. I'm talking about those, air quotes, gurus who launch a brand new product, it seems like every 6 weeks or so, because they have one interest and one interest only: making sales. That's it. These folks, now, mind you, while being a small minority of online marketers, are doing what they're doing purely to sell. That's it. The only difference that matters to them is the size of their bank account. Period. End of story. Now, let's be honest. We all like to have a nice-sized bank account. Some of us need one that's a little bit bigger than others because that's just who they are, and that's fine. Despite what they say, those gurus, he says with air quotes once more, it appears to anyone paying attention that they believe their customers are for fleecing and nothing more. Yuck. Is that the business you want to be in? Well, if it is, let me just share with you, do not listen to this podcast. What? Yeah, no, just you know what? I tell you what, if that's the business you want to be in, just hit stop right now and delete this podcast off of your app, whatever app you're listening to me on, because that's not what I'm here for, right? I get it. We're all in the selling business, but first and foremost, we as people should be in the helping business. Let me say that one more time. We should be in the helping business. Think about some of the great film directors throughout movie history. I'm talking about the Alfred Hitchcocks and the Steven Spielbergs. Were these directors early on in it for the money, or because they loved to thrill their audience? Think about the authors, J.K. Rowling. Were they in it simply to sell books, or to inform with nonfiction, or entertain with fiction their readers? Yeah, maybe they had some back of the mind, I want to be amazing and I want to hit the top pinnacle and have the amazing mansion. But to do that, what did they have to do? They had to help. They had to entertain. They had to inform. As online marketers, I don't care what niche you're in, right? Maybe we need to focus first on our customer and then on our profits. I'm not taking one or the other's side, because here's the deal, and I was reminded of this recently by a coach that I listened to, that you got to pay the bills. You got to put food in your mouth, right? If your business, if your project that you're working on to hopefully get you out of the cubicle, right, do that cubicle escape, is not helping you feed your family, how long are you going to keep working at it? Yeah, probably not very long, right? So you need to focus on both sides, your customer and then the profits. Now, think of the last time you were at a car dealership. Initially, everything was all sunshine and rainbows as you chatted with your new best friend, a.k.a. the salesperson. And they showed you some cars, and they joked about this and that, and you had fun, and all of a sudden, bam! You're in the back room talking about numbers, and suddenly you realize this person is not your friend. They have a different goal than you do. It almost becomes as if they're your adversary. You're trying to get the best possible value for your money, and they're trying to get you to buy the biggest car, to spend the most money. Those are counterproductive goals, aren't they? Your goal is to pay as little as possible to get the car and the add-ons that you want. Their goal is to shift you over, right, to perhaps the car that's been sitting on the lot too long, and add a ton of accessories maybe you don't want, and to charge you as much as possible in the process of doing it. So what do? Well, hopefully, as any sensible would do, just get up and walk out of the door before you end up signing something you're going to regret, right? And how many have not done that? They get pressured in there. When it comes to marketing, my friends, I want you to be an Alfred Hitchcock. I want you to be a Steven Spielberg. Stick to your principles and create a body of work that speaks to who you are and at the same time thrills your customers. If a product or service isn't right for someone, don't try to sell it to them. It's not right for them. And again, I'm going to come right back to it. If you're trying to sell something to someone and they don't damn well need it, you shouldn't be listening to this show, because that's not what we're about around here. Once again, go ahead, click stop, delete this show off your podcast listening app, because I'm not the right person for you. Not at all. If, however, you are out there to help people and make a little money along the way, okay, that's cool. Let's go for it. If they're a brand new business, well, then ask them to read some of your free stuff. Right? Maybe they're a brand new customer, want to check things out, make sure it's right for them before they spend any big money on you or whatever else it is you offer, whether it be courses or coaching or consulting or a SaaS product. Make sure that they think it's right for them. Then take their money with a smile on your face. Right? In other words, treat them like they want to be treated. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to stick around. They're going to stick around next month, the following month. They're going to be around for years. And they'll trust you. And in the long run, they will buy even more from you than if you come across like that pushy salesperson trying to give you that dusty old car off the lot and then add in all the extras. You know, like that 20-year warranty on a car you're probably going to keep for 2. Now, let me be nice. Let me apologize to all the nice car salesmen and women that are out there. I've met a few of you, and thank you for being there. I know you're out there somewhere, and I know your colleagues might be giving you a bad name that you do not deserve. I've met both sides, but we all kind of understand the sleazy salesman metaphor. So, once again, I come back around to being Alfred Hitchcock. Inform and entertain your audience. Make them want to sit in the seat, popcorn at the ready, and they're just munching. Oh, as things are happening, as the birds are attacking the actors, or whatever is going on. Or be a Steven Spielberg and be caught up in the, I am your father, right? All that, and build yourself a legacy that goes on forever, that people are going to walk out of your product or your movie or whatever it is you provide wanting more, talking about it with their friends, recommending it to others, getting them to know, like, and trust you. In the long run, as I said before, they'll buy far more from you than if you do it that way, than if you keep having to release a new product every 6 weeks and sell, beat them over the head with something new. No, provide them value. They will tell you what they want next. Then create it for them. There you go. Or if you don't need to create it for them yourself, find someone who's already created it, vet it, and provide them with that value. Now they're going, oh my God, not only is he giving me all this value in this area, but he found an area where he wasn't the expert. He went out and found me the expert, vetted them, brought them to me. I trust them even more now. You feel me on this? You getting my vibe? We don't need to be sleazy. We need to sell 100% all day long. But sometimes, quite often, people will not say, I need to buy this from you. You're going to need to ask them, will you buy this? Of course, you're going to say that after you know they need it, not before. All right, I think I'll step down off my soapbox now, and let us move on. In tomorrow's episode, I'm going to share a little sneak peek in how to get these very people we're talking about to pay you for the privilege of promoting you. Yeah, get your customers to pay you for the privilege of promoting you. All right. Now, once again, I know you want to keep getting all of the value that I've been trying to drop in these episodes. Hopefully you're getting some value out of this. I may have insulted a couple of you today, but that's okay. The ones I've insulted are the ones that we don't want to hang around here anyway, do we? No. The rest of us, we're going to go on down there. We're going to hit that subscribe button so that we can keep getting the amazing value I keep trying to bring you. Right? And while you're down there hitting that subscribe button, go ahead and drop us a 5-star rating. Leave some kind words in the reviews. Not because it makes me feel better, which it does. I won't lie to you about it. But here's what it really does for you as a podcast listener. It tells the podcast platform that you're listening to me on right now that you're getting value from this show, and it will begin showing you shows that are similar, that you will like and that you would enjoy, okay? So do that. It also does something. It lifts us up a little bit in the rankings so that we can reach more driven entrepreneurs just like you. And here is reason number 3. As a result of getting a little bump up in the rankings, recently we hit number 2 in marketing in Macedonia, down there in Greece. Oh, thank you very much for all the folks that did that for us. As a result of being kicked up in the rankings, it enables me to reach out to a higher level of guests to bring on to share their knowledge with you. All right? In the meantime, you get out there, you run your race, you get your results, and then come tell me about it. And as I always tell you, Tracy@darkhorseschooling.com. That's the email address. You tell me the tip or idea that you came away with, what idea or how you put it into action, and then what results you got from it. Who knows? Maybe you're the next person I bring on to share your story and your product. Until next time, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action. Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this. Thanks for tuning in.
check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.